Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, with this video we go to Ile-Ife, to the palace of the Ooni we go. Now some of you may think we're there to visit the Oba, but I will have you have it first that the Ooni is not actually an Oba. He's an Ifa priest, but that is an argument for a different video and another day. We're there actually though to visit the queen, the Olori, and this is what brings us there. Guys, I bring you this. Ooni of Ife's wife, Olori prophetess Naomi, reacts to rumors that their marriage has crashed. So this is the matter that we're there to engage the Olori with. So again, the headline: Ooni of Ife's wife, Olori prophetess Naomi, reacts to rumors that their marriage has crashed. So now let's find out exactly what palace intrigue is being dished up. Olori prophetess Naomi has shut down rumors that her marriage to the Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi II, has packed up. There have been reports online that she has packed out of the monarch's house following some marital crisis. On Monday evening, she took to her Instagram page to set the record straight. So this is what now the Olori has to say. There have been strange rumors and unfounded news making rounds on social media in recent times. I want all believers of good news to know that it is all lies and a picture of how the peddlers of evil news would have loved our love story to turn out. I would have loved to maintain silence. However, due to concerns being expressed by well-meaning people, something had to be said. Now, the gospel truth is that I have been busy with ministry of the social media space, and you would all agree with me that with the ongoing pandemic, which suddenly sprung up on all of us, only means more work needs to be done. I can't sit still, as nobody privileged enough should, and this isn't a time for social media presence, but a time that calls for solemnity. Hence my break from what people now call normal. Finally, as duty would have me do, I have been in and out of the palace doing God's work. With all being said, I am compelled to ask the following questions. Why can't people verify that which is the truth? Why do people believe more in falsehood and negativity? Well, the Bible has something to say about them in Psalms 2:1-12. Now I say to you all, please disregard and jettison every fake and malicious news about me and my husband, Ooni Adeyeye Babatunde Enitan Ogunwusi, for ours is a love no earthly force is strong enough to break. We are very fine and healthy. I will leave you with this. Please be comforted and know that boredom is a killer, and people do unimaginable things when they are bored. Peace and love always. So this is now the press statement. It's not really a press statement, but it is via the modern way, which is Instagram or Twitter. Now this is how people issue press statements now, right from the American president to the Yoruba queen. So this is now what she has put out in the media space. But then of course this only adds really fuel to the fire, because if she's compelled enough, if she's moved enough, because if you imagine somebody in the status that in the position that this woman occupies, there will always constantly be a churning of rumors and speculations about her life, about her husband, about their relationship, about what goes on in the palace, about side chicks. There will be all sorts of made-up stories, fantastical and wondrous, about this woman and her husband and their relationship. So if she feels moved to take to Instagram every time that there's a false speculation or some rumors that is not true about her being put out in the public space, if she feels moved to react every time she sees that, then she would do nothing else but to sit at her computer all day every day, responding and debunking rumors. So she should not have done this, but then of course she has done this, and then of course she had not responded to previous rumors and speculation. There was a time that the whole of the media space was rife with rumors that she was pregnant and all of this sort of stuff, and that was months ago. So she did respond to that. There was a time that rumors was rife that her husband was having a side chick. She did respond to that, but she's responding to this particular rumor. So why is she responding to this particular rumor is the next logical port of call, because of course we go back to that old saying, there is no smoke without fire. So there's no smoke. And by the way, I am not of that there's no smoke without fire mindset, because people can just make up some absolute falsehood, and if that falsehood gets enough momentum, it can actually negatively impact upon the person that falsehood is being directed to. And this happens a lot. And the higher your profile or the bigger your personality within whatever society, within whatever environment that you function in, even within the nucleus of a family setting, the higher your status within that family, the more the rumors that will come in your direction, all made up, some made up, half made up, but there'll be speculations and opinions and talks get in your direction. So I am not entirely of that there is no smoke without fire sort of mindset. But what piques my interest is the fact that she has felt the need to respond in this way. So if her marriage is not in trouble, and I am not suggesting for a minute that her marriage is, but if her marriage is not in trouble, then there will be absolutely no need for her to make this response. So there will be absolutely no need for her to make this response. And if people are saying and speculating that her marriage is in trouble, but her marriage by contrast is actually healthy, then there's nothing for her to say. So her marriage just carries on. The rumors gains its own momentum. It reaches a crescendo, and then when it reaches its peak, nothing else goes beyond that, because the marriage continues. They seem happy, and you're telling us that the marriage is breaking and that the marriage has crashed, etc. And there's nothing in the body language of the two participants in the marriage, the husband and wife, to suggest that this rumor has any validity. So just ignore it would have been the first port of call. So now, why would this particular rumor jar her is the question. So this particular rumor would have jarred her, and by the way, I am not saying for certainty, this is just me speculating and theorizing, because we can only really speculate and theorize in these matters, especially when it's a husband and wife situation. But this particular rumor seems to have jarred her because there's an element within it that resonates in her home. So maybe she's having a bit of a, because you can be king and queen for as long as you like, but you are still male and female, you are still husband and wife, and if you are not bickering amongst each other, then you have an unhealthy relationship. If you are not occasionally having a fallout with your husband or wife, or exchanging words, or having a difference of opinion or a disagreement, then you are in an unhealthy position. So maybe there's a difference of opinion, or maybe she's beefing with her husband at the moment, and then suddenly these rumors then suddenly started to circulate, and she caught the whiff of it, and then she suddenly then used that whiff of that smell of these media speculations about her marriage to then bring it back to the situation that she's contending. And by the way, again, I am only theorizing. I am not saying anything with any certainty. I'm not saying this is exactly what is happening. I'm saying in my opinion. So I am of that view that there's no smoke without fire applies in this particular instance. And what gives me that thought is this woman feeling moved enough, feeling the need to come out in the public space to debunk rumors about her marriage. We are talking about the premier Yoruba queen, because there's no queen above the Olori, the Ooni's wife, in Yoruba land, because as I said, the Ooni of Ife is the progenitor of the Yoruba race. This is the source of our being. This is where we evolved from, and the queen of that source is the queen of the Yoruba race. So, of course, if you occupy a status of that esteem, then of course there'll be all manners of speculations and rumors, but she has felt the need to respond in this instance. Conversations in the comment section, trouble in the palace, or is there? That is really the question. The rumors mill will have it one way, but the queen will have it the other way. Which way would you have it? Come tell me. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come tell me in the comment section. Palace intrigues is what is up for discussion in this particular video. So come, let's share thoughts in the comment section. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section. But here, they say peace.